What's up, everyone? I'm back. Hope you guys missed me. Vegas was crazy. Jet lag was crazier, though. I went from 14 hours going to Vegas, difference in time zone, to back in 5 days. So I was like 28 hours was screwed up in my brain. So I still feel a little bit, but I'm definitely getting closer to back to normal. So yay for that, and yay for Bitcoin's price, because that's also something very. Before I left, we were at like 6,800, and I was like, man, we got to break 7,200 to get bullish, and then I was right on that. So go coffee. Wow, this cup doesn't normally look like this. I love it in the green screen. It's cool. All right, see some comments, man. I wonder how everyone's doing. It's been a while. I see some comments on YouTube. What's up, Mark and Leroy? And let's see. Yes, Jonesy, Bitcoin Bullrun. We'll see. I'm not 100% bullish yet, guys. I'll tell you why in a minute. All right, let's see. Trump wants high inflation. Yes, he does. 8,500 then down to 6K is very, very, very possible, Andre. What's up, CJ? Hope you're doing well. Lad, how you doing? You're a simple man, Dom, but I love you, bro. Hilda, Mark Jenko, how you doing? Good evening, other Hilda. You're right. Good morning. Fami, nice to see you as always. Sue and Peter and Mark in London. It's great to be back, guys. I missed you all. I really did. Having no live feed was it was I had a withdrawal a little bit, but you know, there was days I wanted to do it when I was in Vegas, and just was so tiring, man. It was a very busy trip. It was very fun. Met some really cool people. Did really cool stuff, and I'm just glad to be back and get back in the swing of things. And now that all my travels have kind of ended for a little bit, I'm gonna start focusing on doing more research. So I'll tell you guys kind of my plans for a little bit. You'll probably find these very good. I think you're gonna like this, including some of the people that have been watching that stopped watching a little bit because they said it was a little less educational. Well, now I have time, so it's gonna get real educational. So some things you're gonna actually look forward to. I'm doing a lot of planning on how we're gonna get there. The first thing is I'm gonna start doing short videos. So like you know, a 5-minute video just talking about something that happened today. So kind of updates for you guys. So less long-term live feeds all the time, and more like short clips every day, for like once a day or once every 2 days, something like that. I'm also gonna start doing coin reviews once a week. So once a week I'm gonna pick a coin that I like or don't like, and I'm gonna review it and give you guys what I think about it. I'm also going to try and do an ICO, so I'll probably do like 1 week in ICO, 1 week a coin, something like that, or maybe more, but we'll see. The quick video segment, so if I see something really big like the ETF announcement on the 10th, I'll probably do a short, concise, this is what happened type of thing, and I think you guys will enjoy that. So just want you guys to give me your opinions on what I'm saying, because I'm trying to improve some things for you guys to make it better and the experience overall better. A couple other things. The bot, I've finally seen a demo. It's almost at the point where we're completely operational. I've felt very good about that today. We have to obviously still do some different things, but we're going to be good. Why is Litecoin dead? Because we have to wait for regulation. Guys, here's the thing you need to always remember, that no matter where we go, we're not going to be where we were last year without any regulation or without an ETF. So if you're thinking we're going to get Moon and Lambos, we're not going to really get there unless we have one of those two things come into play, or some crazy anomaly. Your Facebook links are all not working. Weird, Trevor. That's really, really weird. Maybe it's because you like mine too much, and so then it doesn't like you. But I'm glad that you guys have the option of both YouTube or Facebook. I got a really cool thing coming up too. The crypto ed coin is coming from Veracity, and I will be starting to use Veracity's platform to repost my video, not live, but to repost it. So you guys will have a chance to actually watch video and get tokens that are not worth anything right now, but just pretty cool that you'll actually be able to see it working, how Veracity will work, and all of you guys that were in the ICO pool will love that, I'm sure. All right, so please. Oh, okay, yo, your whole family's watching, Tommy. That's awesome. Hi, Tommy Chang's family. Hello, Hina. Your whole family, and that's awesome. So, it's great to see everyone tonight. I got on earlier, and I'm gonna try and come on this time, around 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock from now on, just because I feel like it's probably better timing for a lot of people when I talk to them. They always say like, "Oh, we're waking up," or "We're just getting ready," etc. Anyways, coffee time. I'm not Bitcoin Ben, but I do like coffee, especially at 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so let's get started. You, I could talk for a really long time tonight, but I'm gonna try and keep it concise, to about an hour max. So let's talk about first things first. What happened with Bitcoin? Why did it explode? Now, there's a couple things that I have problems with here. And the first thing that I have a problem with is this. We didn't get deep enough. And you guys are probably going to say like, well, that's good we didn't get deep enough. But it's not. And I'll tell you why it's not. Can you see my comments commenting on Facebook, watching on YouTube? Yes, I can, Mario. That's pretty cool that you're doubling it up. That's awesome. Any Tron news or Encash good news? Not really. Tron has one of the members in my group, I think his name, it's Lewis. You look up tronscan.io. You can use your Tron to stake by voting, and you get like rewards by voting. So it's not something that I spend a lot of time on because it's just not it's not lucrative enough. But I think it's really cool. I just don't have time to like spend time doing that. But it's something that if you want to learn more about Tron, go to tronscan.io and learn about the voting system they have there. It's pretty cool. Encash, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Encash. It seems to be a slow one, a very slow one since it came out and went up a bit. Jose, I see you there, man. How you doing? Facebook and YouTube together also. Cool, Leroy. Well, whatever works, guys, you know? If it works, perfect. So, a lot of people before I left were saying, what's going to happen? And so, here's what I said. I said, we need to break above $7,200 to be bullish. So, now we're at 7,700. We were staggering around 73, 74. Then we jumped up to 77. Do you feel good about it? I feel like we needed to go lower, so I feel like we may jump up more and then have another dip, or we're going to have, and this is not as good news, but this is what will happen, we'll have Bitcoin slowly rise all the rest of the year, and it won't get to the heights that we wanted to if we don't have it dip lower. So this is where I'm at right now. This is the hard part. Is I'm kind of in this, is Bitcoin going to run? Or is it just kind of fooling us and then altcoins are about to go crazy? I have a feeling, and I called this last time Bitcoin's dominance was this high. I said, we're about to have an altcoin run. I could see if we hit 8,000, altcoins are going to go next. So let's see what happens. But this is what I really think is going to happen. The altcoins are going to be sluggish. Then Bitcoin is going to let everything else explode. TronScan seems cool. Voting is nice. Transactions are quick, though. More and more I'm thinking Tron is legit. Tron is legit. Like I told you guys from the beginning, from like months ago. Look back at my videos. I said Tron is a long-term, 10-year project. You have to be in it for the long go. I'm not really a hold for 4-year, 5-year type of guy. So for me, Tron, I bought like, you know, a couple $100 back, way back in the day, and I just held it. We'll see what happens with them. But, you know, I was never really super bullish on Tron because it's a long-term one. So there's other projects that'll move faster, and that's why I haven't put as much into Tron as in other projects. Can you still send Bitcoin to someone else on Coinbase? Yeah, you should be able to, Leroy. It shouldn't be hard at all. It should be address to address, never change. So unless there's something on Coinbase, which I don't use because it sucks, then let me know. ECA. Okay, well, ECA is a coin that died and then got revived, and it's been doing like ups and downs. Coins like that I stay away from personally, so this is my own personal opinion. This is not something that is advice or anything, but I personally would stay away from ECA. It could do really well, but it's kind of one of those coins where it's like it's it's I don't know why it would ever be worth a lot of I don't really see the value as much in it, and the fact that it already failed as a project doesn't make me very bullish on it either. So this is my own opinion about it, Peter, but I know a lot of people in Australia are very bullish on ECA, but I don't know why. I've read into it 3 times, different times. Every time I read into it, I was like, I don't get it. So, how about Zilqua is awesome. Stop losing confidence, Mike Watkins, and start relaxing and being patient. Zilqua is still over 20x since its ICO. It's one of the only ones that's been that high since ICO in the last 5 months it came out, or 6 months, whatever it is. Coinbase Facebook ads launching, Digibyte to the moon, Genesis Vision. If they do what they want to do, it's going to be as huge. Yes, it will be as huge as something, but it's going to take time. That was another one. It's going to take a little bit of time. What do I use to convert fiat? Brian, it really depends on where you live in the world. In Thailand, I use our fiat exchange, which is BX exchange. The fees are not that good either here, but they're lower than Coinbase. Hell, Jose, if the live feed's not working on Facebook, guys, come over to YouTube. I want you guys to be on YouTube more anyway. So, there you go. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. It's good to be back. I really missed you guys. I was getting anxiety of, like, haven't done a live feed for so long. And my wife was like, are you never going to do those again? I hear you on that, Coach, but after a few of those tweets and live videos, had doubts, but that's just me. Hey, what's going to happen? You're going to have doubts, and this is what the market's wanting you to have, is doubts. Even me, I'll be honest, guys, even me, at one point, I was like, fuck. And then I reminded myself of my fundamentals, and then I was like, you know what? Long term, think long term. If you think short term, you're going to get wrecked, I'm telling you. This reminds me last year when everyone was claiming 1200, 1500 deep. That never happened. It stopped at 1800 and boom. I think fundamentals are stronger than ever. Yeah, they are. Fundamentals are definitely stronger than ever. And technicals are very hard right now to do because of the manipulation, because there's not a huge amount of liquidity in cryptocurrency market as a whole. And you know, that's not it's not a bad thing, but it's also it could be problematic because it's harder to predict through traditional TA in crypto as it is in regular stocks because there's more liquidity in stocks. That doesn't mean that TA doesn't work, because it absolutely does. So it's just giving you another perspective. All right, let's jump in on the next one. Digibyte, I definitely like. It's great. I told people to pick it up when it was 2 cents, and they did, and they're very happy that they did so. Bitcoin Cash was 4K once. I bought it at 800. Do you think I made a smart move? Will Bitcoin Cash surpass 4K? Bitcoin Breaker. Will Bitcoin Cash surpass 4K? Yes, most of them will surpass where their all-time highs were before. It's just gonna take time. We need regulation, number one. That's really, really important. If we have regulation, then we're going to start to see what we're looking for in terms of things starting to reverse and start moving upwards again. The momentum will come back. So don't worry about that. It's just going to take time. And if you have time to wait, it's okay. But Bitcoin Cash I'm not a big fan of. So you know how it is. Ooh, welcome back. Thanks, Tom. Woohoo, welcome back. Woohoo, it's awesome to be back, man. I got back and all I did was just start working. It's like, yes, I need to do stuff. I miss my peeps. I need to like make some stuff. I was like, I had fun in Vegas, and I don't normally do that. Right? So it was like, whoa. Knitted app is lit. Kin is doing big things. Yeah, Kin has too many freaking tokens though is the problem. But I know people that have 1 billion of those tokens. Like, it's stupid because they have trillions. Like, it's like if you got in at the right time, you're good to go. Joel, you should start telling more people to watch you on YouTube. It's a bit confusing when you answer questions on Facebook that we can't see on YouTube. True enough, Leroy. But the point is to give many people multi-platforms to watch the show on. Because if I limit myself only to YouTube, then all the people that watched me on Facebook for the last 6 months will now not be able to watch me unless they've added me on YouTube. So I've been pushing many people to do that, and I hope many of you guys will subscribe, which is why I put that link on in the video. I hope you will subscribe, like, and share the video, and try to expand on you know, the knowledge of average people out there. And what you're about to see, guys, I'm gonna call it right now. What you're about to see is gonna be epic. This is what you're gonna see. Joel, do you know what happened to Binance fees? Their fees always were supposed to go up. And this is actually apparently it's in their white paper and stuff. So if you looked into Binance Coin, it was supposed to go up. So just keep that in mind. Now, what we're going to see soon is this. You're going to start to see the bulls, when the bulls come back, and they're coming. When the bulls come back and we break through 8,000, 8,500, and we keep moving upwards towards 10K again, everyone's going to be an expert, and everyone's going to tell you what to do. And what you need to remember yourself, guys, is you need to trust yourself in your own research, and don't start listening to people that come out of the woodworks when the market starts doing well. Those are the people you need to avoid. Please do that. All right, so continuing on, what is BlackRock? Does anyone know what BlackRock is? They are one of the biggest, most richest groups in the world. And so what are they? They are the largest asset manager in the world. Okay, so what does that mean? They report that they have $6.3 trillion. Let me say that again, just to give you guys the epic backdrop on that. $6.3 trillion. It's an insane amount of money. What are they starting to do now? BlackRock is looking into cryptocurrency. Why are they starting to do that? Because they know that the traditional system's days are numbered. When you have Nasdaq's VP saying that in 24 months things are starting to become tokenized from stocks to cryptocurrencies, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, if you guys don't have polymath, you better look into that one, because that one's gonna have an epic amount of things that are coming. How's the bot going? Febin, the bot is, I actually showed my buddy Jet today, who's one of our affiliate marketers for the bot. I showed him how it works, just like the basic setup, and just to get an opinion of what he thought. And he was like, dude, that's so freaking easy. And I was like, thank you. We worked really hard on that. So we're a couple steps away, you know, because the bot is doing many different things at once, but making it very simple for you guys on the other side of it. So the bot's very intricate and very difficult to set up in terms of coding it, but in terms of how we did it, it's only difficult for the developer and not difficult for the user. So the user experience should be really good, because all you have to do is set it up once. Then if we have a bear market, you do the same thing again. What I mean by that is, if we have a bear market, you go to your settings again, and once I show you how to do that, it's really easy. So the point of the bot is it's just going to make it easier for you guys to trade, and if you don't know how to trade, it will do it for you. So I've got you on YouTube and Facebook. I ain't missing shit. Thanks for thanks. You know, it's great to be back. Thanks, guys. I love that you guys are so supportive, and it's hard to put in words how awesome it is, honestly. So Mark, how you doing, man? I am back. I told you guys I'd be back. I'm not exit scamming anyone, even though I didn't ask you for money to do the show. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here for you guys. So remember that. And yes, Ethos is airdropping Poly, but remember, Ethos wallet's not gonna give us, like, you know, thousands of dollars worth of crypto. So remember, there's millions of people that download that wallet, so they're gonna give us airdrops, but it's not gonna be like insane amounts of money or anything along those lines. Okay, so BlackRock, getting back to this, this is the biggest asset management company in the world, with $6.3 trillion in assets currently. What does that mean? Well, it means that they've been looking at blockchain for several years, is what they've said. And 6 months ago, they started thinking about indexing Bitcoin, which is basically an ETF. I'm going to be making a video actually tomorrow, a very short, like 8-10 minute video on what a Bitcoin ETF and what an ETF is and why it actually matters. A lot of people are not. A lot of people tell you, but they don't show you. So I'm gonna start and give you some infographics and stuff so you can see visually. Because as a teacher myself, when I'm trying to learn something, if you just tell me it, I don't remember it. So if you show me it and you tell me at the same time, I usually remember it better. So kind of like school, show and tell. Don't just tell me about it, but actually show me it. Yeah, I'm on it a little early, Matthew, because what I realize is coming on at 12 o'clock my time is really late. It's hard for me to be excited and energetic, and I find that if I come on at 10, I have a little bit more oomph still left in me for the rest of the day. So, yeah, I'm going to try and come on like 10, 11 o'clock instead of coming on, 12 o'clock my time. This is my time, guys. I don't know what your time is. Everyone's time is going to be different. All right, so moving on. Remember, this is not a small thing, this Blackwater stuff, or BlackRock, sorry. Blackwater is a totally different thing. BlackRock is literally massive. And if these guys start investing some of that 6.3 trillion, even if it's the 0.3, think about that. Think about putting in $300 billion more into the market tomorrow. This is what BlackRock has the ability to do. So it's not a joke at all. So, another really big one. Well, if you're in Japan, if you are in Thailand, if you're in Korea, some other places, this is a very big messenger app in Asia. And what they've done is actually created their own cryptocurrency exchange. Now, the difference between their exchange and other ones is Line is a mobile application. So it's not like a website you go in and you log on like Binance and so on. This is a mobile application. So within their mobile application, from what I'm taking out of what I've read, from within their own mobile application of Line, which I actually have on my phone, I actually can show you what it looks like. It's good to know. Here, let me show you. So Line app looks like this, okay? You're not going to see it because it's green, okay? Now, when you're in here, you're going to have like different options and choices, right? One of the options and choices in your store here, it's hard to see, I know, but one of the options will be a cryptocurrency, and you'll be able to buy it or use your QR code here to buy things directly with cryptocurrency from your phone. So we've already seen this in many different places, so it's not something new. That's better for you? Okay, good. Who is building your bot? What can your bot do? Okay, so Brian, building my bot is the developer that built my website, and he's done a bunch of different stuff with me over the past, I don't know, 8 months, 10 months. Trust him fully. You know, so I'm not worried about who's building it because I put someone that I trust, obviously, in charge of that. So that I'm not worried about at all. What can it do? The bot basically is this. If you've never known, it's okay. Some people have knowledge and some do not of the bot. So let me explain just from basic and not bore the people that know. Basically, the bot, what it does is it follows trading signals from a professional trader. So when he makes his trade, he sends it to me, and then I send it to the bot, and the bot picks it up and trades for you. So instead of trying to use AI or machine learning, which basically is the bot will try to learn how the market works and then try to manipulate it basically to do what it wants it to do. So what my bot does is it uses fundamental and technical analysis, and it's actually a trader who's looking at a chart. So it's a little bit different than the other bots out there because other bots are using machine learning and AI. They're not usually using a trader. And so because of that, they have a lower success rate. And so like something like Profit Trader, which I bought and have as well, it only works well in a bull market. Here's the thing. Everything works well in a bull market, but if you want to have a bot that works well in a bear market where you make money when it's going down, then you need to use a technical analysis bot, not one that's going to use a macadam or one of the theories out there that should work but may not. That's the difference. So my bot's more for the new investor, the new person who's never traded before, and someone who wants to get started but hasn't. So, yeah. Okay. Moving on. This is a big thing, guys. We have they have 500 million users line. It's not a small little application. This is a very large. And remember, one major thing. Japan is the biggest user and Korea are the two biggest users of cryptocurrency currently in the world. So when you have that market, those two huge markets using this application regularly, daily, and now they add crypto so they can even use the application even easier, think about how easy and how awesome that's going to be for the users on those sides. All right, any questions from anyone about anything? Just throw that out there. They're talking a lot, and I haven't seen that many questions. So just pop them up when you guys have them. Don't be shy. Bot sounds great. Got to make money on the ups and the downs. Yeah, Brian, it's going to make money on the ups and the downs. It's going to make less money on the downs, but it's going to, it's going to make you more Bitcoin. It's not going to make you always more money. But we all know that Bitcoin will come back up and it will be worth more money anyways, so you're trying to always increase your Bitcoin when you're trading in crypto. You're not actually looking at USD. What app is that? It's Line app, Peter. It's Line. So if you go on to your Play Store or you go onto your App Store, you can find Line app. It's just a messaging app, but it does a lot of cool stuff too. They have like their own marketplace and stuff in there as well. Line, like just a line. Okay, so there's a little delay, so I'm just going to continue on. Yeah. Have you guys noticed the trend lately? I've noticed the trend. Here's the trend that I've noticed. Yet another bigwig director, CEO / president / vice president / director, etc., has left PricewaterhouseCoopers. The director of PricewaterhouseCoopers resigns, quits, and joins cryptocurrency exchange as CEO in Australia. Think about how many times you've heard of that. Crypterium stole the Visa's VP, right? You've had how many Goldman Sachs guys walk off to go trade in crypto or work in crypto? This is about to come down. Talk a little bit about your ICO project. Brian, I don't have an ICO project, but I have ICO pool, which raises money for ICOs. So there's a few ICOs that I'm working on right now. The first one is Data.em. So think about, guys, when you go on Google and you use Google Maps, right? And you're trying to like find a store, but not a main store like McDonald's. You're trying to find a small shop, but you can never find them on your Google map. Or when you look on your street view, you never can see them. So Data.em is actually going to take your data and pay you for it so that they can update things like maps and other different services around the world and use data and pay you for your data, which is awesome in my opinion. Okay, so they're doing that. I'm gonna have an AMA, so join my group, my ICO pool. Just look it up on Telegram and look it up myicopool.com. Just join up and you can join our AMA. You can win some free Data.em in the AMA, so it'll be pretty good. So take that one as you see it, but I'm telling you, it's a really cool project, and they're doing things that are very smart for themselves to do well long term. So what's up, Tim? Don't worry, man. If you're busy, you can always watch later. Just replay. You think you're gonna test 7K 6.8 area? It's potentially very possible. Yes. Can you explain again how large investors like BlackRock affect the market when they don't trade on exchanges? You don't need to trade on an exchange, and you're going to learn that with ETFs, Bakta. You don't need, it doesn't have to be directly on an exchange to affect the price of Bitcoin, right? It has to do with liquidity. Futures, technically, you never own a Bitcoin. You predict the future of Bitcoin. So places like BlackRock, what they're doing is they're taking their very large assets and investing and holding onto cryptocurrencies is what they're planning, or potentially trading. It doesn't say that they haven't thought about trading either. So if they're going to buy and hold, it just means scarcity. And when they buy and they hold and there's less Bitcoin in the market and people want to start buying it again, guess what? Bitcoin becomes worth more money because we have the law of supply and demand. So that's probably going to answer the question pretty good. Um, are they ever going to be worth anything? Or what? What's the story with airdrops I'm getting on Binance? I don't know. There's a lot of airdrops that are never going to be worth anything. Remember, 44% of ICOs that finish and go to startup phase fail. 44%. So that means if you have 100 ICOs that come out this month, 44% of them that do well in their ICO and meet their they meet at least halfway what they want to reach as a hard cap, they're going to fail. Even if they reach their hard cap, they'll probably fail. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right, let me see. I missed a couple comments, but my computer is not playing nice right now. All right, I can't see it, so I'll just wait for the next one. Could Neo drop more? Neo, I don't think so. I think Neo's pretty bottomed out, Richard. I think it's trying to find its consolidation pattern, and then it's gonna start moving back up. Because for it to stay around $33, man, I'm telling you, in 3 years from now, you'll be like, yo, remember when Neo was $33 after being over 100? That's gonna be one of those realities. I'm just waiting to see if Bitcoin drops before I jump back in. I have some cash that I kept out of the market, thinking we'd go down, and we didn't. But maybe we hit it and then we come back and down. But if we don't, then I'll just put it in the market and next week. Because if we don't drop, if we hit 8,000 and don't drop, we'll go and we're going past it. I'll probably throw some cash in again. ADA is going to be huge, guys. Charles Hoskinson said it's going to be the first $1 trillion cryptocurrency, and I could see it. Okay. I've been telling you forever, get ADA, get ADA, get ADA. The only thing that some people don't like is that it's really hard to get it and store it there's nowhere to store it offline. So people don't like that about it. But there is, I mean, you can use their wallet they just came out with, so that can be an option as well. But that's the one thing people have said to me they don't like, because they can't store it offline. It's really hard to do it. Why do you think ETH is so low? Duncan, it's because Fcoin and ETH and EOS Network are actually pushing it down. Okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to see it push. Is that your winnings from Vegas? Discount code for bot has nowhere to apply it. What do you mean? The bot's not even open yet, so you would not be able to apply a discount code for a bot that is not even available, Duncan. The bot won't be available until I tell you it is. So the discount code you're keeping for when the bot is available, and one of the first questions is going to be, what is your discount code? Or do you have a discount code? Yes. What is your discount code? You put it in, and then it gives you a discount. So the bot's going to do everything. You're even going to pay through the bot. The bot's going to pick up that you paid, and then it's going to activate within 30 minutes to an hour. You guys are going to love this stuff, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be so wicked. Do you think Poly will be big one day? Yes, I do. And I know people that work directly with them. Have you seen Wabi? Wabi is a project that's been up and down a lot. So I don't know. I've traded it way back in the day, but ever since we've had our dip, I haven't seen it do very much. So I haven't touched it, honestly, to be very honest. But I think Poly's going to have a huge play in the future of cryptocurrency, especially tokenization of stocks. And like I said, I know one of their biggest lawyers on their board. So, and he's not a small name. He's very, very well known. He's good friends with David Drake. Like, I'm very confident in that one. The only thing that scares about ADA is the high supply and market cap position compared to his young age. I need to enter at 10 cents, or I hope I will be able to. ADA will never probably ever be 10 cents again, Nicola. If you wanted to enter 12 cents, when I told way back in the day, Tim can tell you, that was when I told you guys I would pick it up at 12 cents. So it's still cheap right now, man. Its top was over $1. So keep that in mind, and also know that where it's going. And who cares about high supply? You know how many people there are in this world that are going to use it? You have to think about it like that. Could ADA be $10 at some point? I don't know, maybe, potentially. If it's $1 trillion in that market cap, it'll be pretty good. It'll be very, very good. So we'll see. It hit $1. I remember that. So for it to get to 2 or 3, it's potential, very potential. So did it? I need more. Well, Nicola, when it goes down, or when you have the funds, like I always tell you, don't invest what you don't have. But if you have it and you like the project, you think it's going to do well, that's up to you. I would say go for it. Hold Poly 2-3 years. Hold or like TRX, hold 10 years. Poly is going to be one of the ones. Okay, if you look at what polymath is actually doing, you'll understand what I'm telling you. Okay, what I'm telling you is this: polymath is directly going to have an impact in when we take stocks and tokenize them into cryptocurrencies. That's kind of the whole point of the project. One of the main points is they're going to tokenize and make STOs and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, we're really, really on the way where Poly, if you have it, it will be worth far more at some point if everything that they're doing works out. And I really think, because I know people that are in that, that are very ingrained in Poly, I really think it has a bright future. This is just my opinion. This is not financial advice. Like, I have to say this every video. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do not take what I say as literal or telling you what to do with your money. But what you should do is, if you want, you can follow what I say, what I do personally. That's your own choice. But don't blame me if you do and it was wrong, because that could happen. Happened a few times in my life already. It can happen. Sometimes trades go wrong. Sometimes an ICO doesn't do as well as it should. You just have to be patient sometimes, and it's hard. I'll be honest, it's hard for me too. All right. Hey Giselle, hope you're doing well today. I haven't seen all you guys for so long. Miss you all so much. My computer's working really slow, so if you find that it's really hard, is that my winnings from Vegas? Where are my winnings from Vegas? I wasn't the one who won in Vegas. My partner was. What's up, brother? I have Ven stored on Exodus and have not done the VET token swap. Is it too late? I think it may be too late for the X nodes. How do I sign up for VET? Ozu, I have not actually done that myself. I left mine on Binance because I've been too busy and been on traveling and stuff. I'll have to look into that more for you, because I'm not sure, to be honest. What coins will your bot focus on? Any coin. Doesn't matter, Brian. Any coin that's looking like it's about to break out. Any coin that on the 1 hour chart over the 14 days that we're going to swing trade that coin. Anything that looks like it's going to hit 10% profit at very least. Look at Bitcoin, guys, go. I leave, Bitcoin goes up $900. It's almost like you guys would want me to leave on another vacation. Scotty, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, bro. How's UK treating you? Hopefully very well. Thanks, man. Yes, invest in your own risk, absolutely, and never invest what you can't afford to invest. Okay, don't use your lunch money or your rent. Okay, telling you that now because I've seen people do it and they get wrecked. Okay, so again, the big four. PricewaterhouseCoopers director quits and joins a cryptocurrency exchange. We've seen this trend. I just wanted to bring it back out into the forefront for you guys to say, if you don't think mass adoption's coming, y'all gonna go crazy. Next year, Tim, I'll go back to Vegas. Maybe. Potentially. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the cryptocurrency market has definitely woken up since I've been gone, and it was nice to see that. Closing the London deal tomorrow. Sick, Scotty. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to come visit you. With my buddy Scott's going to be doing a big crypto show. I'm going to go visit him for it. Oh, yo, you guys want to see something cool? I made some cool stuff for y'all. So, got some merchandising made, thanks to David Moorfield. So we got the Athena bot trading symbol, the My ICO pool sticker, and this one's for Kenneth and Sergio. Mess with Ripple, end up a cripple. Thank you, David Moorfield. You're the greatest, brother. So yeah, we all met up in Vegas. That was fun. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about those stickers. They're pretty cool. Do you think Ethereum Classic will still do as well as BAT and EXO now to be on Coinbase? Yes, I do. Ethereum Classic, Basic Attention Token, and OX are all huge. But are you sure 100%? Are you sure 100%? because when I was trying to find out, you know what, guys, I actually tried to find this stuff out. OX and Basic Attention Token. I know that they're exploring it, but they haven't announced it officially, so don't get too excited, Giselle, yet. I would say ETC is going to be the first one, and then maybe the other ones come later, but I don't see it happen. Where do you get the stickers? I'm going to make it so that we can all order them. So Dave will get it so that you guys can order some stickers, or you're going to have to come to a show when I go to one, and I'll give you them. We'll do some merchandising of the stickers. But it's pretty cool. And so he made them for you guys. So another big thing that actually happened as well right here on top of, right beside my head, MasterCard, this is something that's old news, but I want to talk about because it's pretty big news. MasterCard wins a patent to link cryptocurrency with fiat accounts. Now, why is this amazing? It's amazing for one reason. You are now going to see it be very easy for you to use the old system and the new. The old system of fiat, the new system of crypto, they're kind of putting it and meshing it together, okay? And this is going to be massive. Richard, when am I coming to London? That's a good question. There's a lot of shows coming up, but I'm trying to get to be on a panel or a speaker at those shows, because if I'm going to go all the way to London, it'd be awesome to have at least the flight taken care of. But we'll see. I know that I'll be doing a lot of different things soon, and London isn't that far away, so we'll have to wait and see where it goes. And I have a cousin there too, so it'd be cool to visit them. Now, getting back to MasterCard, the reason why this is so big is because once this becomes a thing, and like it's not a thing yet, right? It's not really, it's not set up and already, you know, put into the place that it needs to be. So that's not perfect, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Nothing's perfect, right? What it means is this: once they've made a gateway between the two, you can go from one to the other, and from the other to the other. You can always go in and out. It's like a forever running pattern. So I want to buy something with crypto, I link it to my fiat account, I buy it with crypto, it converts it to fiat, it pays the vendor. On the other end, when vendors start accepting crypto, it'll take my fiat, it convert it to crypto, and then I'll pay the vendor with the credit card and crypto. This is where we're going. It's big. It's very big. This is not small news. This is what sparked this moving up so much. That $300 jump, the $400 jump, that was because of this news. Because everyone realized that mass adoption is not as far away as people think. That's why the market's moving. That's why there's volume again. And we also have VC funds and hedge funds starting to invest in crypto because they're starting to see it move up. So they're starting to get more bullish. And there's more longs than shorts in Bitcoin right now. So this is a good thing. Now, I would love to come to all those locations. Australia, I've always wanted to go to Australia and UK and lots of places. So I absolutely hope to get there soon. And it would be really cool to do it at crypto shows, like my buddies Scott's. Don't know when that will be, but I will definitely go to Scott's, 100%. Now, the Bulls are back in town. This is good news. How bullish are we, though? This is a really good question. People have been asking me. Visa is messing up. Well, Tim, there's fundamentals, okay, guys? The VP of Visa leaves and joins Crypterium, which is basically a crypto bank that's trying to do things. That basically Crypterium is a crypto bank, all right, and that will give you dividends for holding the coin, etc. You have the VP of Visa leave and go work for them. Interesting, right? Visa is screwing up. Also, MasterCard's linked to Digital Currency Group, which is also owned by Coinbase. I always remind you of these things just to keep that in your mind. Like, oh yeah, Coinbase is basically MasterCard. It's like, you remember what Ace Ventura, Bet Detective, like, Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn, right? It's like the same thing. That shit. So, what I'm trying to get to is, MasterCard is Coinbase. Coinbase is MasterCard. Barry Silbert's Coinbase. Barry Silbert's MasterCard and Coinbase. You guys got to see all those things and just link them together and go, ooh, that makes a lot of sense. David Drake, he's linked to a lot of different stuff too. So Visa is just basically doing that. Yes, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They'll come around though. They have to. They probably already are doing stuff behind the scenes and no one knows. But we'll see. Now, MasterCard is doing the right thing for themselves. They're going to do this because it'll be profitable. It's going to be so profitable. That's why they're going to do it. It's the only reason they're going to do it. Money. Money talks, bullshit walks. We all know this stuff, right? So that's just how it is. Take you to an AFL game. Go Cats. Hey, man, I'll be down, Mark. I would be super down to go out with you, have some drinks, go watch some AFL football. Because I played American football, and AFL is gangster, man. Those guys are crazy. So I love that stuff. And I'm a sports guy, so. So are the Bulls back in town? The opinion on Bitcoin at this point in terms of the traders out there, yes, the Bulls are back. How bullish am I? Not overly yet. I think we're bullish, but I'm not overly bullish. We're not bullrunny bullish yet. We are at the point right now where we're kind of starting slow. Like I told you guys before, when we start to move up, we're gonna have slow movements, waves, right? More like a wave at a time. As you've seen, it goes up like $300 at a time. So waves are usually big VCs and stuff investing into crypto, or people starting to get confident and put some money back into crypto. And what you'll see, and I'm telling you this now, when crypto hits 8,500, it'll start moving faster, because psychologically, the way the average person thinks is Bitcoin's down, it's always down, it's staying down, they're scared, scared, scared. And remember that chart psychology I showed you with that depression? When you're in depression, people are like, oh, it's still not going to go. Then they get hope. Like, oh, it might go. And once we pass that hope phase, once we get past like, oh, I hope it's going, but actually it is going, every regular person buys it. And then you'll see for like 2-3 months, you know, it'll move, and then it will go shoot. And when it shoots, you guys will know what to do this time. You'll know to sell half of your stuff into USDT or to Truebit or to TUSD, whatever it is, or and Nubits or any of these. There's so many different stable coins now, right? So you'll put it into stable coins, you'll wait for the dips, and if they don't happen, well, if you stay half in and half out, you've hedged yourself. So that's smart. Okay, so that's the way to do it next time. Just think through the future. Now, Bitcoin ETF, August 10th. That's approximately 17 days from now. Why is this big news? A Bitcoin ETF will make it so easy for you to buy Bitcoin and never actually hold it, have a wallet, learn about it, need to understand it, need to actually use Bitcoin at all. Why? An exchange traded fund, or an ETF, means that you're basically buying into the whole entire coin market cap. So what I mean by that is this: when the whole entire market goes up, you make money. When the whole entire market goes down, you lose money. Generally, exchange-traded funds became more popular than mutual funds in the late 1990s, early 2000s. And the reason why they became more favorable is they're more profitable. Now, ETFs are very similar to S&P 500 index funds, where they basically give you growth from the whole market as a whole. Now, we all know crypto is going to go up, but we all know that your grandma and your mom and your dad can't figure out how the hell to set up a wallet, how to send a transaction, how to receive a transaction, how to sign up on Coinbase, how to get that all sorted, how to do KYC. It's a lot of stuff to learn. So for people that aren't going to be wanting to learn, like my mom, for example, when she goes, oh, I can open my phone, go onto this app, and click buy Bitcoin. That's how an ETF is going to let you do. You won't have to hold Bitcoin. You won't have to have a wallet for Bitcoin. You won't have to learn how to send or receive Bitcoin. You will literally just buy into Bitcoin that other people in that exchange or that fund or that ETF own. So, for example, let's say you have 250,000 Bitcoin, right? People can buy into ETFs. Oh, I'm actually explaining that wrong, to be honest. This is how it actually works, okay? So let me just reverse myself a little bit. What it's going to mean is that anyone, anywhere, at any time can click one button on their phone and buy Bitcoin and not have to tangibly hold it into a wallet, not have to digitally hold it into a wallet. They're buying Bitcoin without actually holding it, without actually seeing it, without actually touching it. Nothing. It's very interesting. Now, are you doing any mining? Absolutely not. When you have Hashgraph even taking out all their orders because they're not in profit for the last 21 days, mining is in a big heap of shit right now. You have Bitmain that owns almost 47% of the Bitcoin network right now, and they're just going to keep going. They're not going to stop. They would have no reason to stop. Okay, so mining is not a good thing to do at this point unless you want to lose money. You'll lose money from paying on the mining rigs, and you'll lose money because the difficulty is too high to actually make profit on your mining rigs. So my big thing to tell you today is stay the F away from that. I think September 2018, but I'm pretty optimistic. That's maybe too early, but we'll see. Almost missed the live. Glad I made it here. Hopefully didn't miss everything. You didn't miss everything, Adam. And remember, you guys can always rewatch, and then at least that way, when I'm boring, you can skip over those parts. All right. Yes, Hashflare called it quits. Exactly. So you got to remember that when that happened, Bitmain owns like almost 51% of the network already. So it's a problem. If Bitcoin doesn't increase in price to 10K again, there's gonna be problems with Bitcoin. And this is what I have a fundamental issue with. It is that Bitcoin, because of all the power consumption and stuff, this is what will, if it does eventually have issues like it dies or it becomes not the number one crypto, it will only be because of mining. I'm sure of that. Now, some people say the thing like, oh, well, Bitcoin's a store of gold and stuff like that, and it is. But mining, if we have potentials for 51% attacks to happen, it's not a good thing at all. It's a big problem. So you have to look at that aspect as well. But Bitcoin ETF, super bullish. Remember, the CBOE are the ones who applied for it, not the Winklevosses, not these guys that don't have a strong background in the financial sector. You have the fifth biggest exchange of goods in the world, the CBOE group, applying for the ETF. This is not like the other ones in the past. And if this one goes through, you're going to see Bitcoin hit new highs this year. Now, if it takes, it will probably take a few months to be enabled, but by the end of the year, if that ETF is full go and people are buying into crypto and Bitcoin specifically, you mark my words, we're going to see an insane amount of money come into crypto. And as much as people can talk crap about it, and as much as some of the billionaires are yes and some of the billionaires are no, I think the ones that are no are just want the price to come back down because they didn't buy in yet. I would tell you that for sure. BitMEX, I see huge short positions get liquidated daily during this week. The bear hunt begin. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, let's go. Palm Beach is very confident on the approval. I am too, Nicola, because I think Palm Beach, they're very, very professional too. And I watched the video of their main guy, I can't remember his name, doing that video, and I agreed with everything he had to say. I mean, he's just saying the stuff that I've said out for months and months at a time. And I think, like, it's funny, because if I ever met the guy from Palm Beach, or a lot of the other people that think similar to how I think we would all get along really well, because great minds think alike, remember that. So if there's a lot of people you guys respect saying similar things, they're probably telling you that because it's true. They're not just saying it to say it. Does Bitmain owning 51 not make it centralized in any way? In a way, yes, it does. But here's the thing that you have to understand, Ali. If Bitmain owns 51% of the market, they can double spend as much as they want. They basically can manipulate crypto, and that's it. It's over. So yeah, Tika Takeri, yes. He also said Tika Takeri also said that Dash will 10x. That I found interesting, just because Dash has a lot of use case and a lot of places are using it, but the only thing about Dash is it's a privacy coin, and that's the one thing that bothers me about it, that it's a privacy coin. Now, do I have a little bit? Yes. Would I buy a lot more? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like really expensive. Like for Dash to go 10x, or me to buy into something else like 88, which probably could 10x as well, or something else to 10x. It's interesting. So we'll see. But 51% of a network is bad. It basically makes it centralized. It means it is centralized. That one person is controlling most of the network, which is the whole problem around crypto, and the reason why it started is they don't want it to be centralized. So hopefully that's not a good thing. What about my there's other altcoins you can definitely mine and profit. My buddy Alvaro was a really good one to talk about that, because he's the technical genius in terms of the mining stuff. So if you ever see Alvaro on here, just ask him. Just send him a message. He's really, really good with that stuff. But yes, there's definitely cryptos that are going to be mineable that'll make profit, but some of them are just not as profitable anymore. And this is why you should look into getting into nodes if you can. Ali, even with having 53% control, it is many people that have united to mine. It would be pretty difficult to conspire with that all to agree attack Bitcoin, but it's Tim, I'm telling you, the worst thing ever for crypto would be Bitcoin having 51% in Bitmain. It's not a good thing at all. It's horrible. Now, even though those people are paying for those rigs, but they're not paying for votes. So the people that run it, like Antminer, they're the one who choose what happens, not you. So gotta remember that. I've been mining ETC. Got any thoughts on Ethereum Classic? Yes, Adam. I have said since May, Ethereum Classic was like my coin of the month in May, but I actually said it's probably going to end up being my coin of the year. And the reason why I said that is when it releases in probably 2 months, once it releases on Coinbase, people are going to, will probably, if this keeps happening, right, if we keep moving up slowly, we'll probably be bullish and people will buy. And when people go on Coinbase, which most people use Coinbase from the US, which is a very large market, and now Coinbase is in Japan, other places too, you're going to see a lot of people are going to buy on Coinbase, and they're going to buy the cheapest coin, ETC. They're still going to buy other ones, but they're going to buy ETC too, because they're going to want to have 5 or 10 of them. And if you have 100 million new users around the world over the course of the next 5 years, or even less, and they all buy 5 Ethereum Classic, even 2, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so you have to think about like mass adoption for that side too, and you'll get it. Bitmain is already has 53% control according to Vitalik. That's a problem, Tim. That's a big problem with Bitcoin. Let's hope that's not true. Do you see ETH surpassing Bitcoin? It's possible. A lot of the main players in crypto think Ethereum has a lot more use case, and it's also used for everything. Like 90% of the cryptocurrencies are created on the Ethereum blockchain. So it has definitely a lot of value. So we'll see. Nothing will pass a Bitcoin, unfortunately. I don't know, Kent. I think it is possible long term, that something passes Bitcoin, but it won't happen right away. It'll take a while, and we'll have to just wait and see. Can't say for sure anything. It's crypto, man. You guys know as well as I do, in this market, nothing is for sure, ever. Okay, it's been about an hour. I said I was going to do an hour show tonight, and it's literally like right on the dot. So I am going to, that's horrible, Tim. I don't like seeing that, but as long as they don't do anything to hurt the network, I'm cool with it, but don't really like it either. Okay, so I don't know. Joe, I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you for sure. My thoughts on FOMO 3D dominating Ether traffic recently? I don't know. Do you think... I don't know. Vitalik can't be the one who forks. That'd be centralized if he just chose to do it. Everyone has to choose in the network to agree, right? There's a voting system, so we'll see. You're scared about future regulation and privacy coin future too, but I think that when adoption will come, the wealthy people will need tools like Monero. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see, Nicola, because Monero, because it hides stuff, and Dash, because it hides as a Bytecoin, because it hides stuff, could potentially be the ones that are targeted first. If they're going to look at any crypto to get rid of, to call it, money laundering or whatever it is, they're going to look at those ones first because they're the easiest ones to do it with. That's it. Okay. I'm out. It's been a nice hour with you guys. I will see you all on Wednesday again. Look for my mini segments that are going to be coming out soon. If I don't do it tomorrow, it's going to start this week. So you're going to see some mini segments coming out. I'm going to explain this in more detail with infographics. So if you guys really want to understand what the ETF and what an ETF, exchange traded funds, actually are and how they work, I'll educate you guys on that for a good 8 to 10 minutes tomorrow on a short, quick video. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys have a great week. Start to your week. Monday's always awesome, and we'll be good. I just been looking at Versus Coin. They use a hybrid post. What's your thoughts as a CPU anti-Bitmain? Not too sure, Ali. But Versus Coin. Okay, guys, go on myicopool.com and look up Versus. I have seed round. Okay, seed round means you will not get a better rate at any other point of the ICO. It's like family friends rate. And the only reason that I get it is because I know people on the inside, and I am going to invest myself 5 to 10 ETH, at least 5 to 10 ETH into Versus. Look into that project. It already is linked up with Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, Google. They're all already affiliated with it. They're basically turning the web into 3D. So when you hold your phone up, you'll see not just a map, you'll see things in 3D in front of you. It's going to be really, really cool. And you're going to be able to buy advertising space inside of that. So you'll hold your phone when you're walking and looking at a map, and you'll see everything else around you. It will pop-ups and stuff. It'll be really, really cool. So that's what's coming. It's a really cool one. Check it out. Not saying you have to do anything, but just check it out. It's really interesting. So, great seeing all you guys again. Sorry I was away for a bit, but that's sometimes what we need to, kind of regroup and get our minds right. So I'll see all of you guys tomorrow, if you watch, and if not tomorrow, I'll see you for sure live on Wednesday night again. Let's watch for this price to keep going. We're looking for 81, 8200 to really start seeing the next level of pressure, the next level of resistance to be breaking through. So we'll wait and see where we go. You guys have a great day. Monday did not dip so far, which is good. If Monday isn't dipping, we don't have that weekend Sunday dip going into the start of the week. We might have a really good week this week. So let's see where we go. All right. Stay positive. Be happy. Life is good. Smile. Enjoy the ride. It's about to be real fun. I'll see all you guys on Wednesday. Have an awesome day if you're in daytime. Have an awesome night if you're like me in the evening. Catch you all on the flip. See you tomorrow. Oh, and last thing, don't forget to like, share this video, and add yourself on YouTube, because a lot of you guys at the start of this video said you had problems with in being able to watch the video on Facebook or whatever. Just go on YouTube. Add both so that you have it. All right, guys. See you then. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Coach K, your crypto educator, signing off for the night. See y'all later.